New footage has just surfaced showing Diddy behind bars, and the images are sending shockwaves across the internet. Instead of the confident, comfortable figure people had been talking about, this video paints a very different picture. He appears tense, shaken, and visibly afraid. For months, rumors claimed Diddy was doing just fine in prison, sipping wine and mentoring other inmates. But now, those stories are being challenged. According to new reports, Diddy may not be safe at all. Sources are suggesting that there are people who want him harmed, and the reason traces back to a name that still echoes through hip-hop history.
This guy's life might be danger over here because people think that he has something to do with Pac. People think he has something to do with Biggie, and they right here in Brooklyn. You understand? It's right here in Brooklyn, and some of the people are still mad that he made making of the band walk to Brooklyn from, to get the cheesecake, and just around the corner from the Cheesecake Factory. So, Juniors. So it might be some dumb So y'all need to get him out of here and ship him to Jersey because somebody gonna kill him over here. Those are good arguments, if you want to call it, but it's bullshit. He gonna get the same treatment no matter how much money he got.
For decades, the murders of Tupac Shakur and Christopher, the notorious B.I.G. Wallace, have remained an open wound in hip-hop. The questions never faded. And throughout all these years, one name has constantly lingered in the background. Diddy has always denied having any involvement in either death. But as time has passed, the denials have not stopped the speculation. Instead, they have fueled it.
Which we know what the truth.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to even go there, with all due respect, but I appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you.
Because listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to fuck? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
Which we never believed, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Tupac Shakur was gunned down in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. He fought for 6 days before passing away at just 25 years old. Only 6 months later, history repeated itself. On March 9, 1997, Biggie Smalls was killed in Los Angeles under eerily similar circumstances. Two of the greatest voices in rap were gone within half a year. Their deaths unfolded during the height of the East Coast, West Coast feud, a rivalry fueled by pride, loyalty, and years of tension. Diddy, as Biggie's close friend and the head of Bad Boy Records, stood firmly on the East Coast side. Over time, his name kept resurfacing in conversations surrounding both murders. That attention intensified again after the Netflix docuseries Sean Combs. The Reckoning premiered in December. Several people interviewed claimed Diddy played a role. Bad Boy co-founder Kirk Burrow went as far as saying Diddy had something to do with Tupac's death and guided Biggie toward his own. The tension between Diddy and Tupac, Burrow explained, truly began on November 30th, 1994, the night Tupac was shot 5 times at Quad Studios in New York. Though Tupac survived, his trust in both Diddy and Biggie was permanently broken. Years later, Tupac was asked directly whether he believed Diddy was involved. The shooting was never officially solved. But Gene Gondil claims Diddy knew the attack was coming and allowed it to happen. According to him, a key detail was left out of the 50 Cent documentary. Gon says that on the day Tupac was shot, Diddy, Andre Harrell, and Jimmy Henchman were all together in Jimmy's office. Biggie and Suge Knight, he claims, had no idea. Gon insists Diddy's presence wasn't accidental. At the time, Diddy controlled Biggie's publishing and wanted to monitor what he was working on. While they were there, Gon claims Jimmy Henchman told Diddy that Tupac was going to be taught a lesson over money Tupac allegedly owed.
In an interview of being there to spy on Big, Jimmy Henchman told him that they finna teach Pac a lesson. Because Pac had owed him some money. So that's why he was up in the studio and was coming to the studio. Pac owed him some money. He was gonna work it off and get some money from doing a song with Lil Sean. And that's what that was about. But Pac was talking greasy to Jimmy Henchman, and Jimmy Henchman wasn't the type of dude that you talk greasy to, allegedly. Unless you're 50 Cent.
So Diddy knew what was going to happen about it.
He knew Pac was about to deal well, yeah. He was there to see it. He was there to see it. He wasn't only there to see Big them when Jimmy Henchman told him that. He was there to see what's going to happen to Pac. He was there for that. Because had he not been there for that, he would have went up there in the office. He would have went to the studio or the studio session with Big them. He would have went to that studio session with Big them. He knew what room Big them was in. He didn't do that. He was there to see what was going to happen to Pac after Jimmy told him. And that's factual.
Gahn says this version of events aligns with what Kirk Burrow has also stated. Both men believe Diddy played a role behind the scenes. And if money was involved, Gahn argues, Kirk would be someone who knew exactly where it came from.
Yeah. If Diddy played a part in that stuff, like he said, Kirk know where the money came from. I'ma say this. They tried to, if you talk about the Vegas trip and the whole 9 yards, Kirk said that he paid for people to drive out to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He said he paid for people to drive out of Vegas. I was heavily with Bad Boy at that time. I don't remember that part of it. You understand? I don't remember that part of it. But if Kirk knew and he was paying for people to drive out to Vegas in the whole 9 yards, it's hard to hide $1 million, brother. You ain't going to cash that in the check cashing place. You signing that over to somebody. I said 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 times again. Eric Von Zip showed me and my man Boondang, a.k.a. my man Slick, a check for $1 million. We don't know, and everybody trying to say, lying, talking about half of it got paid, $500. I don't know. I know when I asked him about, we asked him, do we ask? No, we didn't ask him. I know when he showed us a check and he walked.
Many of the people involved are no longer alive, but Gahn believes the truth is still traceable. Money leaves records, and paper trails don't disappear. He says the answers may still exist in old checks, transactions, and financial documents. Nearly 2 years after the Quad Studios incident, Tupac was killed in Las Vegas. That case remained unsolved for decades until September 2023, when Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was arrested and charged with murder. Then, in July 2024, a court filing revealed a previously undisclosed 2009 police interview. In that interview, Davis allegedly described his role in Tupac's killing and repeatedly mentioned Diddy, claiming he ordered the hit. According to Davis, Diddy was enraged by Tupac's insults. A separate DEA and Department of Justice report referenced a 2008 interview in which Davis claimed Diddy offered him $1 million to eliminate Tupac and Suge Knight.
Keefe D's claim was an informant in 1997 who told investigators that Puffy had hired the Southside Crips to kill both Suge and Tupac, and that the Crip who was jumped at the MGM was in the group that had done the hit, and that they originally were going to do it at Suge's Vegas nightclub, but then decided to do it right away instead of waiting. This was exactly the same story that Keefe D told us a decade later. Very few people know that immediately after Tupac is shot and that white Cadillac is fleeing, one of the death row entourage, a guy named Alton McDonald, known as Buntree, chases after the Cadillac, and a second shooting takes place between the two vehicles. Alton McDonald's car is struck. In fact, within the Las Vegas files, there's a document that indicates that Alton McDonald's car had been struck by a bullet that night.
Yeah, and he even said that, like, in retrospect, that was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to Puffy. By Zip stealing the money, now Puffy isn't connected to that shit. Or else it would have been like a hire or something, you know what I'm saying?
The FBI said Zip.
So the FBI told you the
said he
same
was
thing.
a dirty motherfucker.
So the FBI told you that Zip kept that money as well.
They said Zip's a dirty motherfucker. Everybody crossed you. You're the last one to know every fucking thing. Even lawyers, your friends, everybody can cross your ass.
Diddy has denied every allegation. In July 2024, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department stated that Sean Combs has never been considered a suspect in Tupac's murder. He has never been charged. Keefe D has pleaded not guilty and remains in custody, with his trial delayed. But after Tupac's death, the danger didn't disappear. According to those close to the situation, Diddy and his team were warned to stay away from the West Coast. Despite this, Diddy pushed forward with plans to promote Biggie's upcoming album. Biggie reportedly didn't want to go, but was convinced otherwise. Kirk Burrow made this claim in Sean Combs' The Reckoning.
I seen an interview that Puffy did with Fat Joe where he was talking about Biggie in his last moments in LA, and he told Fat Joe that he didn't want to go to LA, he actually wanted to go to London. But Biggie, he was the one that wanted to go to LA, and he was the one that was pushing to go to LA.
That's not true. My name is Kirk Burrows. I ran Bad Boy Entertainment. I helped co-found it. I created the company with him. I raised from general manager to president. And at that time, I put all of those business plans together. And Biggie didn't want to go to LA, ended up going. What got him out there was a week ahead of time to ease him into the whole award show. He may not have wanted to go to London, but was talked into it. First time ever, a rapper of your stature getting this treatment, that would be something he would be interested in doing. But he was easily talked out of it by Sean so that they can make an appearance at an event in LA that Saturday night. A part of the posturing of not only did we come to the award show, not only am I recording my album out here, and Big is gonna help me with some of the writing and maybe do something out here where me and him did this song in LA. I'm out on.
Gone Deal has backed up that account. He revealed that Clark Kent, a close friend of Biggie and a respected industry figure, questioned why Biggie was even going out that night. Biggie was supposed to be traveling, not attending parties. When Clark asked why they were heading to the Peterson Museum, Biggie told him the event had been set up by Puffy and another individual. Gone says he only learned this after Clark spoke about it publicly years later.
They wasn't going out to no party, no clubs, and no hip-hop scene. They wasn't doing none of that, brother. But that one particular night they go out, and it was because of Puff and D-Rock. Clark Kent said that shit himself. I've been saying it for years, but everybody was saying, I'm capping. Nah. What do you call Clark Kent? Is he capping? He's a vice president of a record company. You understand what I'm saying? He was DJing for Big. Is he capping? All these people should smack themselves, brother. Because what happened is, when people hear the truth, they can't believe it. Why? They can't understand it. But it happened. We couldn't have done nothing because it was no we. It was no we out there. Big had a security, Paul offered, Reggie Bullock. Puff had me and Kenny. We was down 6 to 8 other men. And it's 23 people in the entourage. And none of them got no guns. You don't go Cali empty-handed. We couldn't have done nothing, man.
What continues to haunt Gone Deal the most is the issue of security. He says he repeatedly asked for more protection that night. He pushed the concern and was ultimately shut down. According to Gone, Puffy told him there wasn't enough money to justify it.
No shit about them. They should have had better security. I asked them before we gonna go out? Let's hire some more security. They refused to hire more security. They refused to hire more security. Kirk Burrows said the same thing. They ain't have it in the budget. Not without Big, they don't have no budget. How about that?